Heathrow City and 17 production set. Once again, British Airways Flight 1084 non-stop service to London. Please make sure you get the 2 holding to the United American or any other boarding pass.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen, the terminal traffic to Airways Flight 166 now.
You know, I'll take it off my
If you are sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row in our first or Club World cabins, the floor area must be completely clear for takeoff.
When we came, we must have been on the road that time.
This British Airways operator flight to London's Heathrow Airport. My colleague on the flight deck of this Airbus A380 aircraft is Simon Rutherford. We're virtually ready to go flying. Hopefully within the next few moments we should be able to commence our journey. Today, taxiing to depart from a westerly facing runway, climbing ultimately to a cruising altitude of 39,000 feet, and we have a flight time on the order of 6 hours and 55 minutes this evening. As we taxi to the departure runway, the cabin crew will provide you with a safety demonstration. It does contain some important information, so could I ask that you give them your undivided attention as they do that for you. In addition, I do recommend that while seated, you keep the seatbelt fastened, and if we have of course to switch on the seatbelt sign, then I must ask that you fasten the seatbelt and just make sure it's visible so the cabin crew may check it. So hopefully underway within the next few moments. Later on the flight we'll update you on our arrival time into London and when you may expect that. In between times, please make yourself comfortable. Just waiting for the ramp area behind us to be cleared of other aircraft before we can push back. I'm informed that will happen in the very near future, so thank you for your patience.
side. Routing from here down to Manchester onwards to Birmingham and approaching Heathrow from the northwest. Anticipate being on the ground in 40 minutes from now, and should be on stand at around about 6:35 local time, so about 20 minutes ahead of schedule. And other than that, do hope you've had a very restful night. The weather on the ground at the moment at Heathrow, quite pleasant. It's calm winds from the east, no cloud of any description really, and a temperature at the moment of 15 degrees Celsius, which is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I understand there are some showers forecast for a little bit later, but for our arrival, it is quite pleasant. After we touched down, about 10 minutes, taxi to our allocated stand, Terminal 5 at Heathrow this morning. Well, that's all from me. As I say, I do hope you've had a good flight with us. It's been our pleasure to be flying you